Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. This is Gordon from Grinning Goggle Gaming, and I'm joined tonight by the birthday boy, Alan as Xerxes, Mickey as Siren, Byron as Cyan, Richard as Carcarius, Neville as Beirut, and eventually our monk will join us as, well, Peter will join us as our monk. The monk join us as Peter. That doesn't quite work. You'll have to excuse me, it's been a long day. When last we saw our heroes, they had continued their delving below decks on the Emperor of the Waves. However, some little surprises crept out of the decks below and surrounded them, bit them, webbed them. Every conceivable horror in this dark, dank little passageway that is now... Well, actually, how long does your... Flameheart blade stay alive for? Is it an hour?
I'll check now.
Just check for me, because if that's the case, then it has been snuffed.
Sorry.
It's Flameheart.
So yes, you guys had basically survived the etricaps and wolf spiders and giant spiders and spider swarms. You found a pretty silver necklace or bracelet. Was it bracelet or necklace? Now I can't even remember myself.
So just saying, until I use a bonus action to speak the command word, or until I drop or sheath the sword.
Okay, so it stays up.
Yeah.
So you rested with this bright sword.
Stuck it like tip first into the deck.
Hundreds. Hopefully it doesn't set fire to the deck. So yes, you guys had retreated back to what you now interpret from all the maps and things that were on the table as some sort of, as the navigator's room. And this is where we pick up once again. So what would you guys like to do? You have completed your short rest, you've bandaged your wounds, you still
Can I get a fresh map? The one I save in the bar never opens properly.
I will share the map.
We will burn the ship.
We still need to find what we came here for.
Remember the heavy boxing at the end of the stairs? You go get it. I'll start burning the ship.
The ship is not easy to burn. Just by the way.
Yeah, we have to get that what we came for, and then potentially look for anything that's valuable, and then bounce.
I'll start a bonfire and just leave it unattended.
we can easily just like take all of the broken bits of wood lying around and pile it into the center of the ship.
There you go, Siren. You can start building the bonfire in preparation for immediate.
I'll trip and hit myself.
But we have to move as a unit, because otherwise we're gonna die.
Suck my unit.
Yeah, you've said that twice, and now you've almost died twice.
Something's wrong with Cyan.
It's the concussion that he gave himself.
Twice.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Cyan! I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's your own bones.
Oh.
You lied to me.
Did I? About what?
Spiders.
What about them?
Just sleep with one eye open tonight.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
No, you don't have to. Don't worry. Fire!
Fire! Mickey would make a very good artillery captain.
Yes.
We're out of ammo. I don't care. Fire!
Shit. Alright, so you guys, how are you going back down below decks? Any kind of order?
Can I take a peek down the hole in the roof? The big square hole in the center.
Okay, yeah. So if you look down that square hole in the center, you're basically going to have the same view as if I put you over here.
Okay.
There we go.
Let me just check the stream very quickly. I want to just make sure that it is still visible for everybody. There we go. So, What do you want to do?
I'd like to cast light on like a piece of scrap wood, and then just chuck them down into the room
Okay.
to like light up the room.
So it's still, as far as you can tell, the webbing has been removed. Well, you're not actually standing here, but it's basically been removed there by the door where you would enter from this side. But the rest of the room is still heavily obscured by webbing.
Well,
I'm gonna move to this door and just see if I can get a better view into this area as well.
I also want to stand up on deck and look down.
Yeah, I'll also go in.
Okay,
But-
what I'm gonna do...
Because Corcarius has got the nice shiny light, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
as well.
bright sword.
I can't get rid of my stupid marker. Why can't I get rid of my marker? Ah! Right click button not working. There we go. Alright. Ellen, instead of trying to move that way because you're going to see Jack, you're up there, but you're not actually. You're standing next to Cyan and looking down basically at this.
I just see darkness.
Click on your token. And then there was light. Welcome back, Peter. So, just remember, those two are up. So, Beirut, you are currently down there, and you have actually stepped onto something that starts to break underneath your feet. And I need to just quickly grab something, which I've accidentally put in the wrong place. Aha! Sorry, give me 2 seconds, folks. As you look down, Neville, you see your foot has broken through what appears to be a wooden grate that is badly rotted and covered in webs, and is exceedingly unsafe. Because you have now put your full weight on this grate, it also breaks, and you fall into the cargo area.
Can I try and grab him as he falls?
I will allow you to make a strength check, or let's make it a strength saving throw, and
Okay.
Neville, you can make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can prevent him from falling in. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to say, because that was such a high roll, that you had managed to catch onto Beirut, and he's about halfway down through the hole, and he's busy dragging you down as well. Are you going to attempt to pull him out?
Yeah.
Then Neville, or how are you? Can you assist him? In
Can
pulling
I
you out?
can I brace as I get pulled forward, just whack my shield into the floor to try and brace myself?
All right, sure. Both of you give me strength checks, just straight strength or athletics, please.
Athletics.
God no! That was so close to an 18. Fuck.
Okay. So, I have to now think how I'm going to adjudicate this.
That's just a nice way of saying how he's going to kill us.
Unfortunately, because Richard failed so miserably, by more than 10 points, I'm going to say that both of you drop down into that hole. As Beirut, you go sliding back down, and you dragging Carcarius with him because you were stronger than him. So you're still holding on, but you don't have your shield either, Richard. Your shield is stuck in the deck.
Oh shit.
As you two plunk down into water that is about 3 feet high, and I'm going to give you a map now. You still have your sword, so it is very bright in here, and I'm going to give you the description in a second. I'm also going to drop the Please, Richard. Drop the observer down there so that the people on the stream can see what's going on as well. If I can find
I
the
don't like
observer.
the look of this.
Let me just make sure stream-wise. Click. All right. So down here. 2 seconds. You can see that this place that you find yourself in, it runs the length of the entire ship and features no bulkheads or walls of any kind. You can see dark, murky seawater filling it to that depth of 3 feet, as I said, and it sloshes against old, mouldering crates piled against the ship's excuse me, port hull. What do you do? Oh, the rest of you guys, you just see this great break and Richard and Beirut scrambling and falling into darkness with this light of Richard's sword going with them and lighting the place up.
Wait, is this the hole below the? This is
Yep.
like the second floor below.
Yep.
Yep.
Hello!
It's
Did
right
they
under
fall?
you.
Oh, did we go down? I thought we were looking through the top hole from
Yeah,
the roof.
No, no, you're
You
looking
are
through the
looking.
top, but then we fell through one that's under that.
Oh, I thought you just like fell. Oh shit!
But I'm not there. Damn.
We were on the deck below you guys.
Oh
Oh.
shit!
That good.
Hey guys, can you hear us? You okay?
Well, you should be able to see me. I've got a bright ass sword.
Do you
Yeah.
see
Your
a
sword
way
seems
out?
fine.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do, because it's in my pack, I'm gonna grab my supposed spare shield, just so I have a shield.
I heard something else. Never mind.
I also heard it. Don't worry.
Can I drop a rope down to them?
You can. The good news is you don't take any damage since you fell into this water. Do you have rope on you?
I'm pretty sure I should. I mean, I think I've got the adventurers pack.
It's
Rope, hemp, 50 feet of it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that will be enough to get down there.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
For Beirut and Carcarius, is the water slowly rising or is it at a standstill?
We haven't had a
If
chance
we have
to
a-
look around yet.
Well, if we have a look around
But-
while we down here waiting for the rope.
Can you see it rising or is it just... No.
Make perception checks for me, please.
Oh shit! I must take that off. What?
Perception. That's persuasion.
Ooh,
Where's
that's it.
perception? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you definitely should not have a natural 20 on that one, Richard. Just roll for me again, please.
I just want to take
Another
6
20.
take off.
That would be funny, eh?
Yep.
Close enough.
Still pretty nice, pretty nice. So, having a look at this place, especially like, waving your sword around and having a good look, you don't see any like major leaks or anything where water could be gushing in. You can see just more of this debris and crap lying on the port side, but nothing that says oh shit, we're sinking, kind of vibe.
Okay.
Okay, and what's... It's just debris and that along the side that you see there.
Carcarius, I will say this as well, with that high roll, towards the front of the ship, you can see some crates that look a little bit more intact as well. And, excuse me, people. You can see one of
There's
them
not-
does seem to have a stylized A on it, which is something that you have been instructed to look out for.
Okay. And there's nothing like clambering along the roof or anything that I can see.
You don't see anything like that.
So that means something is clogging the hole. That is all. Not to fire.
Hey guys, maybe climb on my map so we're together.
Okay, but it looks like that chest we need is down here though.
Ooh, should we all climb down the rope maybe?
Yeah, maybe secure the rope properly.
I'll hold it.
Oceanus, ask Oceanus to stay up there and just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tie it around the mast.
I'm also staying.
This is that one point where you hope Oceanus isn't secretly a bad guy.
That's
Alright, so
why.
you want Oceanus up there, making sure that the rope stays put. Who else is staying up there with Oceanus?
Me.
Me?
Xerxes and Katerina.
Yes.
Where am I exactly? I'm confused.
You are on the main deck.
Oh, okay. And that's looking through the break.
And you're looking down, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It was just so I could give you that view that you needed. So I'm going to put Siren there, and I assume that Bims is with you as well.
Yeah, Bims is keeping an eye and an ear.
Cool. Carolus, where are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Are they coming up the hole or not? They're staying down.
Well, I think some of you guys are coming down here to help us
Yes.
with the
Then
chest.
I'm gonna climb the rope down.
Alright, and Byron, what's Cyan doing? Also,
Yeah, also going down. I'm gonna cast light on my shield again.
okay.
And bring my shield down as you come down, please.
I dropped down the hole.
Shit.
Mind your head.
Alright, so you guys make your way down there as well. I'm going to move your tokens in a second, and I'm going to put you next to... Alright. So, yeah, you four are now down here. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cautiously make my way. You said the chest was up here, eh?
It is.
Yeah. I'll make my way towards that.
Alright, the rest of you guys?
So we're sure there's no spiders in here.
Well, I haven't seen any. I checked
Okay.
the roofs and the walls, but
Alright, I
That
want to
doesn't
just...
look like
You guys are down here now too. Do you want to also give me some perception checks?
Yeah, I want to go here and just like... I see there's a ladder. There's a ladder in the bottom there behind us.
Correct.
Okay. I want to walk around this junk and like... Wait, I can move 20 feet. Let's go there. I want to take like... Yeah. I want to just take a look around here and then... So I see the ladder, right?
Yeah,
So can
you
we
can
get
see
my
the
position?
ladder with your light and that. You just see more of this junk and debris towards the port side of the ship. As you look up at that ladder, you can see that, excuse me, there seems to be a hatch, a closed hatch above it. So it seems to be closed off. Wow. Yeah, with that roll, definitely. You don't see anything else living down here. There's no spiders or anything on the roof. You make a good inspection of it, but you don't see anything.
And do I find anything
Water.
in the junk pile?
In the junk pile, no. You can see it just looks like mostly just debris. Whatever may have been in these crates has long since rotted away. You take it that the water down here has been here for quite some time because this wood in that is soaked through. It's rotting. It's not nice. It's nasty. It would also explain why the water is so very murky.
Cool.
So, Carcarius, you are moving up there. Carolus, what are you doing?
Not dying. Gonna move a bit forward. Let me check.
Alright, so in Neville, Beirut.
What?
I'll stick with the light.
You'll stick with the light, so you're going to move next to Cyan or Carcarius?
Calcareous, yeah.
Um,
Here's a light that won't die.
so they're still there. I'll move a. What is right in front of me? This black. Is it like a pole?
Yeah, it's the mast that goes all the way
Oh,
through
the
the
mast.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around the mast
To which
and then
side?
look up. That's and then look up.
And look up. Yeah, well, I mean, you basically can see the same thing as Cyan did. You see all that debris and stuff, and you also see that hatch and that ladder
I'm
leading
looking
up to
for.
it.
I'm looking for red beady eyes.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. What are your passive perceptions, you guys that are down there in the cargo hold?
15.
Okay, and Beirut?
Look, I think it's 12. Yeah, it's 12.
And Corollas?
Minus 13.
And Cyan?
15.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative, including you guys on deck.
Oh, shit.
I knew it.
So as Beirut and Carcarius start sloshing their way towards this crate that has this symbol
I'm
of
rolling.
bricks on it, what the hell? Please stop rolling so high.
Yeah, I'm rolling again because I have my shield back.
16, 19, 19, 18.
Jeez.
There's squash some spiders.
Wow.
Rip.
I mean, even Bim's like with a freaking 20. I mean, what nonsense is this?
Last time I was.
Let me re-roll for Oceanus. Good old reliable Oceanus, an 8.
Last time we were this deep, I almost died of a worm. In the ship.
So everybody has rolled. None of you are surprised, but as Beirut, as you and Carcarius get close to this crate, the water around the crate moves slightly, and jumping out of it, you see 4 figures with these long tongues slurping out of jaws that look impossibly wide. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Long claws and tattered clothes, tattered pieces of cloth on their bodies. And they look like these.
Question mark. No, sorry.
Oh, jeez. Is that a fucking vampire?
Yeah, my best tongue game is strong.
You want to recruit him?
Oh no, I don't, maybe actually, yeah.
Xerxes may want to.
Put a bag over his head, cut a hole in it. Like,
It was a rhetorical question.
right.
So, Corollas, you are up first. You hear this noise and you hear a shout of alarm from Macarius and Beirut as these creatures rise out of the dark waters. Lethal, deadly, and reeking of undead.
Death.
Ooh. Thank you for mentioning that.
Well, I did say that you didn't see anything alive.
True.
So, Corollas. Peter? Silence. He's shocked into silence, folks.
Sorry.
What would you like to do?
Move towards the ghasts. Let me just check here. There's nothing around me. Only.
Nope, there's nothing around you.
You said 4 figures.
Yep.
Okay.
You can't see them from your current position.
Let's see. I can 35, so it's 5. 15. I can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright.
Yeah, I want to. Did we take a short rest, or did we take a long rest
You
before
took a
we went
short
out? Okay, short rest. I'm gonna smack him in the face with the stick.
Go for it.
At 2-handed.
Cool. And 20 will definitely hit. Roll your damage. 6 points, not bad. At least they're not like those pesky little spiders that absorb this kind of damage. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
So, Siren,
Yes.
you are above, looking down. You can see that the light of Carcarius' sword has moved away towards the bow, and Cyan's light has moved towards the stern. And I don't know, I assume that you guys would have shouted out.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
I'm sure Cyan would have shouted out about the tongues.
Yeah.
And
I shout out, Xerxes, you gotta see these guys.
Found you some
I did.
recruits.
I did respond to your freaking out.
So what are you gonna do in
So,
game though?
Do I see these things?
No. You do not have line of sight on them. The only thing you can see is these is the water all the way down at below. 2 decks below you.
Point to the direction and blindly fire into the shadow.
Well, it's kind of lit. But you don't see a target, so what are you actually firing? Just firing with your crossbow?
Yeah, I want to fire with my crossbow, but if I can't see them, what's the point? I'll shout out, guys.
Leading down.
It's not that I'm afraid of water, it's gonna be a hassle. And if I die, I drown.
It's like 3 foot of water, you probably won't drown.
Well, I mean, Coronas is probably standing there up to his chin.
Oh, but it's an action to slide down.
No, it's movement.
Ah, okay, then I slide
and it's only
down.
about 20 feet. Alright, so you're going to get down to the bottom. You have
I
slid down. And you are now on a different place on the map. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It is
There I are. Yes, I see. Oh, I see what you mean about the tongues.
Right.
Shoot. And paste. Okay, I'm gonna shoot number 3 because Corolla is shorter.
Sorry, I was just saying hi to Juskiddink.
Yes!
Oh, nice. 22 to hit, dual hit. Roll your damage.
Splish!
Oh, 6 points of damage as well. It is looking a little bit hurt.
Yeah.
You still have 10 feet of movement if you want to move.
I want to move closer. I has an idea. Hopefully it works. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Alright, so Bims is above looking around. Ellen, I'm not sure if you are back yet.
I'm just not paying that much attention, but I'm here. There's creatures and sacrifices. That's basically what I caught, and there's like a rope going down.
Yeah, so, but Bims doesn't need a rope, he can fly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, technically you too.
Can't I like have him like hide behind someone and like have him just like jab his tail in between their legs up? Yeah.
Technically Bims is a tiny creature. Tiny creatures do have certain rules, like the halflings, that they can sort of do stuff like that. Or that they can occupy the same space. I'm trying to remember.
I believe tiny creatures can move through a space something else occupies with no impediment to their movement speed, whereas someone else's difficult terrain.
Yeah, they can only move through it though. They can't like move into somebody else's square and attack. So unfortunately, Alan, no. You will need to occupy a space, open space to attack.
Yeah, he's just gonna chill. Gonna keep an eye out.
Awesome. That brings us to Siren. What are you
Okay. I think I'm gonna look over my shoulder, right? And there's nothing happening with that trapdoor behind us.
Nope. There's no motion, no sound, no nothing coming from that direction.
Alright. I'm gonna fire off a crossbow then at Ghast 3. Yeah, let me do that. Once I figure out how
Wow,
to
you
not
guys
do
are
this.
coordinating tonight, huh?
Threats of death do those.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically this happening, 10 minutes after what we've just been through, you gotta be cautious.
Yeah.
It's an hour,
Half an hour
of the game.
after.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
damn.
We've had an hour to come to terms with our mistakes.
with your near-death experiences.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah,
Life
I
of
fire
an
off the shot.
adventurer. Sorry, Byron?
Yeah, I fire off my shots and then I just look over my shoulder back to the trapdoor. Like, I think signs like super spooked being down here.
Alright, cool.
Wait,
And it is the creature's turn. Oh, damn, I had them identified. Damn it, I wanted them to stay surprised. Oh well.
Well,
too
you
late
also
now.
called them a ghast a couple of
well,
times.
no.
we
Did I?
Oh no, I think that was Cyan reading it.
this Carbolus.
So this guy is going to move over here, and he's going to... give me 2 seconds, I need to get Bims's sheet out of my way.
I'm gonna just say, Carcarius and the Beru, please don't move. I have some idea.
I'm slightly concerned, but okay.
No, you'll be fine. You'll actually. No, I'm not finishing that sentence. You'll be pleasantly shocked. Wait.
Okay, so this thing is going to attempt to claw you, Beirut.
Hold on, I'm going to impose disadvantage.
Alright.
What do you mean? Is that why you stopped playing?
How are you going to...
How am I going to?
You are using that same thing as last time. Alright. So, Richard, you with your bright light, you and Peter will see this immediately as you're standing right next to Beirut. Again, you see his whole visage. You see the furbulg features melt away, sort of like waxy in appearance. You see this humanoid figure again with this very indistinct visage as this creature attempts to swipe at Beirut. Beirut's whole countenance changes, and it kind of freaks you out a little bit too. Your skin kind of crawls seeing this.
No, don't die.
So it has disadvantage, you say, Neville. And let's see what it rolls. 13 will miss, unfortunately. So you get that
Not
back on a short
unfortunately.
rest, huh?
Yep.
Of course, unfortunately. I'm the DM. I have to say things like that. So Ghast number 2 is going to squeeze by its mate over here, and it's going to come straight at you, Mickey. And it's going to attempt to claw you. And miss. Really, really, my people. Why are you doing this to me?
What?
Ghast
What do you
number
need
3
Don't fuck up my plans. Oh my god.
is going to swipe at Carolus and hits with a 17. You take... Just want to make sure you take this much damage, 2d6. So you take 10 points of damage. And Peter, are you actually back yet? Doesn't seem like it.
That's probably not.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw, so I'm going to
I'll
do
be
an
back in a
automatic
sec.
one, which he succeeds at, so that's good for him. Ghast number 4 is going to take a swipe at you, Carpelius, with his claws. And it's a 22 to hit. And you take 11 points of damage. And Richard, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. Richard? I'm not muted, am I?
No.
No, you're not muted.
I think everybody's getting phone calls. Oh, goodness. I will do the automatic thing. Wow. Okay, you rolled very well and succeeded as well. Which brings us to Calcarius.
No.
And he is still not back. Richard? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Nope.
You're fine.
So Calcarius is going to need to make another Constitution saving throw.
What?
Sorry, I'm back.
Ah, excellent. And you can make the Constitution saving throw. The stench coming off of these creatures is so disgusting. It violates your entire sense of smell. And you need to make a DC... No, I'm not going to tell you the DC. You need to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I assume that fails.
You fail. So you are now considered poisoned until the end of this thing's next turn. Last number 4's next turn. So I'm just my...
Or until it dies.
Or until it dies. No, you're still going to be sick, as you are starting retching up on the spot. The good news is, if you succeed, you're immune to it. But you did not succeed. I'm trying to find poison. And voila. So
No, but wait. I call bull because I see a Constitution was rolled for me already.
Yes, another Constitution for when it tried to strike, when it hit you with its claws.
Ah.
And you resisted the effect that was taking place as you feel this.
So then what's this con?
Into your bloodstream.
So then what's this con for?
This one is for the stench. We're starting your turn next to it.
Okay. Well, then, very pissed off, I'm gonna say, Procan, make them fear me. And I'm gonna use my channel divinity, turn undead.
Alright. So, the interesting thing with this is they have advantage on this.
Why? They're undead.
Yep. But they are very strong undead. They have something called Turning Defiance, which provides the ghast and any ghouls within 30 feet of it advantage on saving throws against being turned.
God damn it.
I wonder if it rolled for it with advantage or not. It didn't.
Oh.
So I'm going to roll. I should have maybe just done that.
Should I just put the save again? And then...
Yeah, maybe do that. Deselect number 4.
Okay.
Oh, no, don't just deselect it. Just roll again and we'll just compare them quickly. So I'm pretty sure that the ghast with the advantage will still do this. Okay, so number 1 is a 9
anyway.
and a 12.
Yeah, those 3 still failed.
All of them?
Yep.
No, except 4 didn't.
Yeah, except for number 4. Okay, so apply the effect for me, please.
Run, you fuckers, run.
So they have to use their turn to get away from you.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Which means attacks of opportunity.
Son of a Procan.
Yeah, as soon as you attack them, though, you're going to put them out to fear.
Yes. Attacking them does break.
Attacking them doesn't. Hitting them does.
No, attacking them doesn't, but hitting them does, which often equates to the same thing, I should imagine. So,
Not always.
What else do you want to do, Richard?
Not much else I can do. I'm not bonus. No one needs healing just yet, and I'll save a spell. So, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Xerxes. What are you doing, sir?
Okay. Can I see can I fly down, hover in there and have a look what's happening?
Absolutely. I'm going to move you down there now. So, you are now down there. You should be able to see everything. If you find your token.
Yeah. So there better not be anything else in here. How far down is this?
You've just flown 20 feet, so you still got another 10 feet that you can fly.
Okay, so I'm 10 feet above the ground.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I want to be. Or a little bit higher if I can, but yeah.
Well, the cargo hold is also, it's not actually super high in here. I just want to see if I've mistaken myself or not. I think it's also it's only about 12 feet high.
Okay, I'm like 5.5. 5.2. 5.2. Okay, do these things look tough?
They look pretty tough. They roughly. I mean,
three of them are scared now.
Yeah. Numbers. Which ones? 1, 2, 3. Eh?
Yep.
They are now making a move away from Carcarius.
Okay, so I should attack number 4. I'm going to attack number 4, and I'm just going to. So they have to move away from Carcarius.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to... Did I come in directly here?
Yes.
So I can...
I should actually move your token that side.
So I can move to there.
Yes.
5, 6. Okay. Good.
Well, yeah, I'll move you there. Don't worry.
Okay. And then I don't have any. I do. Okay. Can I use a first level spell slot to cast Chromatic Orb? How does this 3d8? Yeah. I'm gonna shout, hey, what kind of damage should I do? Because I have no fucking idea.
What kind of damage can you do with that spell? It's your
Radiant?
damages.
You name it.
Radiant?
Shut your mouth there.
I don't think he can do radiant.
No, I can't.
I think that would hurt him.
You didn't specify what our choices were.
So it's acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder.
I would say acid.
Okay.
Go for it. I'll first make your attack roll. Nope.
Okay, that's fun.
Don't forget to mark off your spell slot, please. And this glob of acid splats against the hull of the ship. It sizzles slightly. And that will end your turn. So, Beirut, you are standing next to Ghast number 1. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm just typing you a message here quickly.
Okay.
Alright, you said Constitution, eh?
Correct.
Oh, seriously?
You're poisoned by this vile smell that's just infiltrating your nose. And you feel like you have to retch, and you do so. You are now poisoned.
Okay. Well, I will look into this creature's eyes I will say pain on wisdom.
This particular one that's standing in front of you.
Yep.
Okay.
Bastard that's standing in front of me.
Go for it. He has now got a pain in wisdom.
And then I will attempt to stab it. Now that I'm poisoned, I don't know if I'm going to have much chance, but hey.
That's weird. You should have had disadvantage on that.
Yeah, the effect of poison. Yeah, the effect of poison is not on me. Well, I can do it again.
Oh shit! You know what? No. Yeah, I'll do it again. Okay, so you would have hit. You know why? I tried to apply the frickin' poison to the ghast instead of to you.
You're welcome to do that.
Yeah, we don't mind.
I'm sure you don't. Alright, so you hit, so roll your damage.
Hold on. I need to do this properly. Using that weapon. Ah, shit, I forgot to do the other thing. Damn it. Oh well. Too late now.
Those sounds are not from down here. There are no children involved in this, the murder of this party. So yes, you blasted with necrotic energy, but you see that it does not have as great an effect as you thought it would.
That's fine. Okay, I think that's the end of my turn.
So Oceanus is above on the main deck still. Richard, I forgot to share his sheet with you.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do? He hears you guys are in trouble.
No. If he takes a quick glance, it doesn't look like there's going to be any trouble on, or no trouble that he can see on deck, right?
No, he's alone on deck, other than Burns.
Then we slide down the rope.
All right.
It's can he do like a one arm slide down the rope, crossbow at the ready, and just fire as he gets in range?
Sure, why not? So he gets down to the bottom. He sees you guys are engaged in combat, and who is he going to attack?
Probably the closest one, cost 2.
All right.
No, I tried to pull the tack on and it moved the whole map.
Oh, whoops. That hits. Roll your damage for him. And he is no longer turned. As he takes
shit!
a bolt to the chest.
I forgot about
number
that.
2.
Yeah. God damn it! I forgot about that.
Well, Oceanus didn't know.
Yeah.
Seems legit. The DM approves.
Okay.
He still has 10 feet of movement. Oh, I must say, because of this water down here, it's technically rough terrain to move.
Okay. Then, just seeing him hit that and realizing what it does as a free action, can I just shout, "Don't hit the ones that are looking to run."
Cool.
I don't get it.
I should make you guys roll insight checks to see if you can see which ones are about to run.
Well, my passive insight is 17, so do with that what you
Well,
will.
you know that shit. No, I'm not going to complicate my life tonight by trying to figure out that shit. Alright,
yeah, he'll hang a bit back here with Cyan.
Alright, he'll move over there. And that will end his turn, which brings us to Carolus, who needs to do a Constitution saving throw, please.
With an advantage.
With an advantage. Because
So much fun.
you are a dwarf. And you have a hardy Constitution.
So it's a con save.
Yeah. That was
Oh.
so freaking close.
Yeah.
But you succeed, and you are now immune from that effect for the rest of, well, for the next 24 hours.
Oh.
Not for the rest of your life. Unless you die in the next 24 hours. So, what would you like to do?
Okay, so the one in front of me is running away. Number 3.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna see number 2 stick. There's an arrow sticking out of them.
Yes.
So I'm gonna smack number 2.
Go for it.
And because we had a short rest, my key points are restored.
All of them.
Yes.
Son of a gun. Never let the monk rest. Make him
Okay, so I'm gonna use a key point
Alright.
and start kicking it.
kick an undead man when he's down. Go for it.
Yes.
Flurry of bros.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I have to. Come on. That's the thing. That's a miss, unfortunately. The 12. Oh, and a 10 is also a miss. You smoked some of that halfling weed again, didn't you?
Always, so I can get extra key points.
Anything else? Do you want to move? Or?
Well, if that one is running away, does he get an opportunity attack?
Number 3, no.
Yes. And number 1?
Also not.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Well, I can't move. I can move behind it.
Yeah,
The ship ends there.
correct.
Okay, that's in my turn.
Cool. So,
Life.
Siren.
Plan! Yeah.
What is that? Plan or run?
It's fine. No,
Or did you find an undead parrot down here too?
yeah, maybe. That's in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's the ghost of Coryllus's parrot.
Okay, so what do I do?
He had a name. His name was Crackers. Anyway. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Do I do a con save?
Oh, yes, you're standing next to one of these assholes. Yes, please give me a con save.
Don't remind the DM about shit like that.
You succeed!
Yay!
So you are also immune for the next 24 hours.
I'm not reminding him, I just have a plan. I'm trying to make it work. Thank you. I reach out and touch Corylus and Beirut, and I imbue them with the heroism.
Ooh,
They-
you casting heroism.
Yes, as a level 2, so I can touch 2 people. at the same
Can you
time.
please share that spell into the chat for me quickly, please?
Yes.
So, level 2. So, what does heroism do? A willing creature. Are you two willing? Do you, Beirut, and do you, Corylus,
Oh my
take
God.
Siren to be your heroism healer?
Always.
Oh yeah. Gotta get your dose, daily dose.
Yep.
You see what I did there? Richard got it. Richard got
Yeah,
it. That was
I got
funny.
I was trying to think of a quip to add, and then I went blank.
So until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened, gains temporary hit points equal to your spell casting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns, and when the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from this spell, and it lasts for 1 minute, and it is concentration. So yeah,
Is
you
it-
can apply it if you have the effect for it.
Yes, I do.
Is it a cumulative?
Yes.
Yes.
If you haven't lost those temporary hit points, you
Get
keep getting
one.
them.
And you get one. And enjoy.
Alright, so you each get 4 temporary
Uh,
hit points.
I just wanna pat them on the back, even though I can't beat them, and then just there, be like, insert funny quip here, and then say that.
Exit
I say
stage
that out
right.
loud. Exit stage right. Yes.
Awesome. Alrighty, and that brings us to Bims. What's Bims doing, Alan?
I think I'm just going to have him just keep an eye out for any other things happening other than this level, just to keep us informed so we don't get surprised.
Alright, so he's coming down, you say?
Well, is this directly under that grate? But people fell through a different, like the floor, right?
Yeah, the grate goes straight through the ship to the second floor, and then there was this rotted wooded grate that Beirut broke and dragged Precarious down with him, and that's now broken and completely fallen down into the water. And so you can basically, if you're standing on the main deck, you can see all the way down because there is enough light down there as well. And he's got superior dark vision anyway, so.
So is there a level he has to travel through to get to this bottom level?
Yes.
So I want him to scout that level.
Okay, cool. So that's where you were fighting all of those spidery creatures.
Okay, that's fine.
So he is now on the lower deck.
Yeah.
He's just keeping an eye.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he can hold
give
it,
me-
sure, but like, I just want him to, just scout really.
Well, do you want him to try and like apply his keen senses and try and listen for something, maybe?
Yeah, something other than what's on our level.
Okay, cool. So give me a perception check for Bones. And he gets advantage on this because he's a crafty little kid. Alright, with a 14, I want to just check something just very quickly. Sorry. Fantasy Grounds just slow down a teensy little bit there. Okay. And this side. Why is this taking so long? Alright. As Bims is busy fluttering there and listening, he's sort of like hanging down, upside down, craning his neck left and right, making almost like a cat, like a cat when he's busy watching something. You see he stares towards the door on the stern side, and he sends you a message and he says, "Hey, boss, I think there's somebody walking around in there. Behind this door up here."
Okay, keep your eyes peeled. If you see any movement or hear anything coming through there, rather move down here.
Roger, roger. And he breaks the link. And that will end his turn. Which brings us to Cyan. So Cyan, what are you doing?
Okay, so it's difficult terrain, right?
It's difficult terrain.
Alright, so that's as far as I can go. I'm gonna run that way and then like looking over my shoulder, checking if that door, that like stairway's still good.
Technically, there's a mast in the way there. Can you squeeze
And then I'm
past?
going here. There.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying squeeze past. Okay, I mean, I can
I'll-
pass through Oceanus' space too, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose you can get there. I'll allow it.
Thanks. And then I'm gonna shoot at Ghast number 2. Okay,
That's a miss, unfortunately.
that's another miss.
The crossbow is not working for you today.
No. I yell out. I can see the Ghast are like frightened and starting to turn around, right, or something like that.
You can see it.
Okay. I just kind of shout out. How long does that last for?
So you
1
hit-
minute or until you hit them.
Okay.
Alright, so that brings us to Ghast number 1. Ghast number 1 is currently turned, so he needs to move directly away from you as far as he can
Yeah, and take the dash action.
and take the dash action. Well, there's not much place that he can go down here, so he
Yeah.
can attempt to run over here behind a pillar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Opportunity
do we have
attack.
our attack opportunity?
You can if you want to.
Barry, I'll take one on him. You take one on the other one that's gonna run.
I want to take one on him because he's got pain from me.
But why don't we just get the box and book it?
Because the box is behind them.
We pick it up.
Well, technically, there's a crate.
There's still one of them.
It's still sealed.
Yeah.
So Lost will attack him.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
There's still one of them aggro's.
Let's just kill the one and then we one down at least.
Yeah, not with that disadvantage.
The natural one? No.
You
So
can
would-
hit him.
So it was number 1 that ran away, huh?
Correct.
Cool. Flameheart, do your thing.
Oh, excuse me.
Where did he run to, you said?
God damn it.
Ran to there.
Yeah. Correct.
What are you guys doing?
Okay, well at least he's still turned. Because he didn't take any damage.
Everyone poisoned.
No.
Yeah.
Last number 2 is now standing between Katarina and Carolus, and he is not turned. So he is now going to attempt to decide who looks tastier.
Wait, hold on a second. The end of his turn. That means I am no longer poisoned.
Until the end. Yeah, no, until the start of his next turn. Oh shit!
In other words, I didn't have disadvantage.
You didn't have disadvantage, so would you have hit though? You
No,
got
no.
3, so no. But Carcarius,
No, but I was hit by one of the other ones, wasn't I?
Yeah, but you were cost 4.
yes, you
Yeah.
were hit by Ghastly. You're correct.
So I would, yeah, so I'd still be disadvantaged.
The DM approves. The Ghast number 2 is going to roll a d4 positives. Evens, it hits Carolus. Odds, it hits Cyrus.
They don't have COVID, Gordon.
Bite-sized person with the more hit points than the thing. Thank you.
It is biting you, Katerina.
I feel so loved
It
right now.
misses.
This
Unfortunately.
did not bite you.
So loved right now.
And that brings us to Ghast number 3. Ghast number 3 also needs to run away from you.
Yep.
He is turned. He also doesn't have anywhere really. Carolus, you sense this thing starting to run away from you, behind you. You hear the sloshing. Do you do anything? Or do you ignore it?
Is it worth it to smack it?
Good try.
We'll
You
leave
also
it.
know that
Then.
this is one that's been turned.
Yeah. Okay, no, I'm gonna leave it.
Okay. So it can't do anything else.
While they're frightened.
Well, it's going to use its dash action to also try and hide behind the column on the other side next to number 1.
Yeah. So it says if there's no way to move, then they can take the dodge action. So like their next turns, they can just take the dodge action.
Okay, cool. Oh, well, then they're both taking the dodge action because they had plenty of movement speed.
Okay, yeah.
Last
So they
number
wouldn't.
4 is not turned, but now because it's the start of his turn,
I'm no longer
let's just
poisoned.
remove the poison effect from you guys. That one. Actually, yeah. Where the hell is that? There we go. At the end of this round, we're going to take a short little break, folks. I'm just going to quickly finish this. So, Ghast number 4 is going to attempt to scratch at you again, Richard.
Of course he is.
Oh, it rolled off a natural 20. You are so friggin' lucky. And it misses, unfortunately. Which brings you to your turn. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, though.
Yeah. That's just if my fucking menu would open up. Okay. What the fuck is it?
That is a success.
Sweet.
It is exactly the DC that you needed to succeed.
But my dice like froze sort of half on 7 and 17. So I didn't even know. I was like, is it 7 or is it 17? I don't
That's
know.
the difference. No, awesome. So you can carry on with your turn as normal, and you are immune from the stench for the next 24
Awesome.
hours.
Is Radiant Soul worth it? Wait. Fuck it, I might as well. I just want to double check something here. Yes. Cool. So I'm gonna activate my Radiant Soul,
Alright, and doing.
which I get 30 feet of flight.
Oh, so these are
And
now the wings coming out.
yep. So they're gonna sprout out, and then I think I even get more light shed from me because of it.
It's now blinding down here.
Yeah, 5 feet of each one of your turns, and then I deal extra radiant damage.
Nice.
Cool. And then bonus action, spiritual weapon, which is going behind Ghast 4.
Alright.
That's my last skill.
Let me get the image for you. Where is my spell token? Let me quickly do a search. I can't type this evening. Spell tokens. And I need spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon. There we go. It's actually set up at some other point. I have the module so that you can actually put these tokens on your spells.
Oh, cool.
Like when you have Fireball in that, and you can actually do it yourself. Oh, get yourself to Ellen. So maybe it would be a good time for a break. So yeah, your spiritual weapon is out. You can just summon it, or can you attack with it now as well?
I can attack as well, I believe. Let me just double check. You create a spectral range that lasts duration until when you cast the spell, you can make a melee attack.
Okay, cool. Then go for it with advantage.
Awesome.
And this does force damage. 19 will hit. So roll your damage for it. Just don't roll a 1. Hey!
I won't.
Nice.
And then did it add the... Yep, added the radiant damage as well.
So
Wait, did
12
it?
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. 12 points of damage. Nice. That's your turn.
Yep.
So Xerxes. It's now very bright down here. I don't know if Ellen is back.
Let's take the break.
I think let's take the break. Thank you folks in chat. I must just mention once again that our awesome sounds are provided by Sirenscape, because it gave me epic music. We will be back in about 5 minutes or so, might be a little bit longer, while we get Alan back as well, so please do stick with us. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. We are picking up with Alan's turn. Alan, you see 2 of the monsters have run away and are hiding behind the column of the mast, the forward mast. And yeah, it's bright down here, even brighter now because Vicarious is glowing, his wings are out. You're feeling some bad vibrations. What do you do?
I'm moving there, and I'm gonna whack with. I'm going to get advantage, right? Because he's surrounded.
Yes.
So I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna whack him with my quarterstaff. Just like yeah. Take a look.
Yeah. Over it. Oh.
Don't take a look.
Unfortunately, that will not hit.
I'm just gonna do fuck.
You guys gonna stay where you are. Alright, Beirut, it is your turn.
If you roll like that for advantage, you should be able to add the 2 dice together.
Nope, that's not how it works. Don't break the rules. Beirut, I need you to also make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. Because you are not immune to the stench. Except that now you are. So, what do you do on your turn?
And I occupy the same space as Mr. Spiritual Weapon there.
I will allow it.
I would
The narwhals will just open up and swarm around you.
What was that, Neville?
I want to go and occupy that space.
Yeah, I have moved you to that space.
Alright.
Okay, so these two are busy shitting themselves in the northern corner there. So I will hit ghast number 4.
Go for it.
If I can find it. Is Visages. Up here.
That's a hit with a 17. Roll your damage. Nice, 17 points of damage. This thing is looking rough. You can see parts of its skin is like hanging on by a thread. It's clearly in pain. Anything else?
Bonus action, I'll turn around to the one behind me and say boo.
That's a bonus action. Awesome. That doesn't do anything, right? This isn't one of your keywords.
No, it's not one of my keywords.
Okay, great. So, Oceanus, what's Oceanus doing?
I think he's probably just gonna. Let's say he goes for number 4, and seeing that number 2's thoroughly surrounded. Shit, where'd I put his sheet out there?
Oh, that's 18, that hits. Looks like Oceanus' luck is turning. Or not.
You just had to say that as it rolled off an 8.
I had to. What can I say? DM magic. Is he gonna move anywhere?
I think he'll stay where he is.
Alright. That brings us to Carolus. Carolus, you are immune.
Yes. Okay. But is it immune to my stick?
Well, let us roll and find out. Roll the magic stones.
Okay, so I get advantage.
You do.
Roll the math rocks.
Math rocks. That's what I was looking for, but I spaced. 24 will definitely hit. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Nice. 9 points of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna burn a key point.
Go for it. When you say I'm gonna burn a key point, I have an image of you lighting up the halfling pipe.
That's afterwards. Make him again.
Well, that is a hit, but roll again just to see if you get a 20. Does he have advantage?
Sorry, I'll give you your hit points now.
Okay, 22 will also hit, so roll damage.
Sorry.
Is it the start of their turns?
It's round, not my round. It's round.
It's round. Okay, so we need to also give to Beirut.
I did.
Okay, so this is the last hit.
That's a hit for the 23.
Thank goodness for that.
Kick it in the shins again, and it dies. It dies by kicking. you just like it was. I'd like to say that this thing was down on its knees, and you just plant your foot into its skull, and it just cracks like a watermelon. Ding dong, the ghast is dead. You have your movement if you want to move anywhere. Just remember, it's difficult terrain.
So it's half movement. So it's 15 to go 30. 30 to go 15.
Did you get hit at any point?
No.
Okay, so the 10 points only want to stay at 4.
That's not adding them.
No, it's not adding it up. They both should have 8.
They both should have 8. Manually adjusted.
I was hit before you grant me the temporary points. Before.
Alright, so that ends your turn?
Yes.
Brings us to Siren. Siren, the nasty creature has slipped down into the water.
Good luck. Good.
Give me, before you do anything, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Alright, with that, as this thing was in its death throes, you could see that on its wrist is another silver bracelet. You can just see, as you're looking at it now, as it's slipping beneath the mucky water, it appears to have been sculpted to look like a twisted tongue.
They're part of cult. Like, I mean, I don't know what that means. Like Viking cult. Either way.
You can use your movement if you'd like to interact with it as an object, and you can pocket it if you want.
Yes.
Alright.
My movement, yes.
With that, you also notice that one of the ghasts. Wait, can you actually see it? Ghast number 1.
Yes, I can see it.
Around its waist, it seems to have a gem-encrusted belt.
Oh.
That is now glittering and glinting in the bright light that is Carcarius.
Oh, it's cool. I would like to be like, oh, can I get advantage at shooting it?
Shooting it.
Yeah, I want to shoot number 4.
Ye gods, give me advantage for shooting it, but no.
Yeet.
It hits
I did.
with a 22. All your damage.
Yeah. Do it. Oh.
Nice.
What is it? 8. And the tongue. There we go. I pin his tongue. That's hard.
Very good. No, I was checking this out. I don't exude light. It's just my wings are shiny and my eyes close.
Oh, okay, cool.
Butterfly.
But you're still pretty bright. So with
Yeah.
that, Siren manages to put a bolt through this thing's eye, and it stands for a second, blinking with the other eye, and then just starts sinking below the water. And
It's dead. That is my turn.
Alright. So Bims is still busy watching. He doesn't see anything. You can still hear shuffling and movement coming from beyond that door, Alan. But nothing else.
Can he determine whether it's like from one creature, or does it sound like there's more than one pattern of shuffling?
Wisdom check for me. I don't think that he has insight as a skill. No, he's got perception and stealth. Okay, so at 17, he sends you a message that he gets the impression that this movement that is behind the door sounds like more than one creature. He says he thinks he can hear what sounds like boots, but hears something else as well.
Okay. As you were.
Oh. Cyan, I need you to make a perception check before we do anything else, please. Because you are now standing in quite bright light, and you're standing next to that rubble.
Cool. Once I find this thing. Okay. Perception. Heck yeah.
Ooh, nice. A 21. So, as you see this light glinting, for a second the murk that is the water that you're standing in, the 3-foot deep water that you're standing in, it splits for just a moment, and you can see what appears to be a strangely shaped, dark-colored mace that is rolling ever so slightly beneath the water between some of the rubble. You can use your movement to pick it up if you'd like.
Cool. I kind of I look around and I see the ghouls are being handled, and I look back to the stairs behind me, and I go, nice, another mace to add to my collection, and I'd like to pick it up.
Alright, so as you pick it up, one of the things you notice is that it feels quite heavy. It's heavier than the mace that you currently have. You also notice as you pull it out of the water that it has a very faint blue, like a deep blue light that glimmers off of it.
Ooh, my.
I have added it to your inventory.
Okay, does the blue light shine? Is it shine and give off light so I can see with it?
Let me tell you. The other thing that you notice as you grasp this weapon is that it feels cold to the touch. Colder even than what you associate with the cold waters of the ocean. The head shines with bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for another 10 feet beyond that.
Nice. I kind of tap my shield that's burning bright with the mace, just to like kind of switch it off like a light bulb, and then I kind of hold my mace out in front of me.
And as you do that, you can see that now that it's in the air,
Yeah.
there's a thin shell of ice that starts to crust on the head of this thing.
Ooh,
You
boy.
can also see that there appear to be ancient runes in some language that you do not understand along the haft of the mace.
Oh boy, this is pretty cool. Thanks, Osprey. Nice. I'll look after this. And I like close my eyes briefly, send a short prayer. So I've used all my movements here.
No, you've just used, we'll say 5 feet of movement.
Okay, I'm gonna take another 5 and like kind of slog through the waters to there.
Alright. That's on top of the debris there.
Yeah.
You can't really get into the debris, so I could put you next
Oh,
to
okay.
it.
Alright, cool. Can I take a shot, or is that like all my actions that I've been able to use?
No. That was interacting with your environment,
Oh, check.
picking up that thing, yeah. So
Nice.
you can still take a shot if you like.
I'm gonna take a shot at ghoul number 3. This is my last arrow. And I whisper to it, Osprey guide it.
Cool. 16 hits. So all the damage. Nice. It looks like Osprey heard your prayer. 10 points of damage.
Oh boy, things are looking up the sign.
But that one is now. That was Ghast number 3, eh?
Yeah.
Ghast
So
number
it's not
3 is
turned
no
anymore.
longer turned. Trying to remove that quickly. Just want to keep all my eyes dotted, you know. So Ghast number 1 is still a spray. It is taking the dodge action, so it has any attacks against it have disadvantage. Alright. But otherwise it is petrified in the corner there. Ghast number 3, however, is no longer scared, and he's going to take a swipe at you, Beirut, with its claws. And get a natural freaking 1. And that is clearly a miss. That brings us to Harriet.
Cool. Can I fly over here?
You may.
'Cause I can fucking do that now. Cool. And then Flameheart shall take a strike. And where my what's it? Spiritual weapons above Beru.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So we'll go with Flameheart first. God damn it! I'm glad I wasted that on Flameheart.
Shit.
And then the narwhals shall. Yep.
That
And
is
then
spiritual weapon.
yeah.
Excuse me,
Narwhals.
busy yawning, yeah.
Narwhals shall do their job. Go narwhals, go.
And
See,
they
that's
do.
better.
25 to hit definitely does. Roll your damage.
Why did it not add my radiant damage?
It did last time, eh?
No. I think I need to put it on each round before.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
so
before I attack each thing.
how much radiant damage is it exactly for?
4. Yeah, it's my level.
Alright, so then that's on number 3, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, it is barely alive, but it's still alive.
God damn it. And then that'll be my turn.
Alright. Xerxes. What are you doing, sir? We have to excuse... Ah, he's attacking. Excellent. 24 to hit, hits. Roll your damage. Nice, 10 points of damage, but now, boss number 1 is no longer turned either. And that brings us to Beirut.
Beirut will look at ghost number 1. I don't have advantage on him, eh?
No.
Pity. Missed.
It's a miss, unfortunately. Alright, that brings us to Oceanus. Oceanus is doing what, Richard?
Well, you'll move up a bit. So, up
Oh
there.
shit, that fairy.
He's not going to make it that far.
Well, yeah, probably next to Cyan then.
Alright.
I'll just do that.
Take a pot shot at the almost dead cast.
For it. Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
We should have done that charity show again, it seems.
Sorry, Beirut.
Ah, shit. So, Beirut. Actually, wait. Who else got a natural 1 earlier?
Me. I'm not doing well today.
But well, that was with a melee attack, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm not gonna. I'll let that one slide, but this one not. Please roll a d8 for me. 8. Oh shit, Beirut. You're gonna take damage. So, roll the damage for the crossbow, but apply the half modifier for me, please.
Okay.
That's coming from Oceanus, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oceanus shoots you in the ass. So, 2 damage. Oh, you didn't roll it onto Beirut. That's right.
Nah.
So, Beirut, 2 of your temporary hit points are gone. And that will end
And
Oceanus.
I will turn to Oceanus, and I will say,
Something. Please hold. Translation in progress. Okay. He does understand that, as does somebody else. Cool. He replies in the same language and apologizes, furry one. And that will end his turn. So, Carolus, you are up, sir.
Time to smack.
And healing point for you. Well, temporary hit point.
So that must be 12 now, hey?
Yes.
I swear it changed his wounds.
Wait, why is Barry on 6?
Yeah, Beirut should actually be on 10.
Yeah.
He got shot in the ass.
He was shot in the ass.
Temporary hit points.
He was temporarily shot in the ass.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna smack this one in the face.
Alright, go for it. 13 hits.
Barely.
Barely, but it does. Well, 8 points of damage, nice. It's looking rough.
It's the end of my turn.
Okay. And that brings us to Siren. Siren, what would you like to do?
Shoot it?
Shoot it then. Go for it.
Okay.
You have line of sight on it, eh?
Yeah, number 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to make sure. That's a hit for 80. Pardon me.
Death.
And death. And it does die.
Yeah.
Wait, do these guys have undead recipients? Damn it.
No.
Like they stand back up. No, that's not happening.
That's me.
Did I ever tell you guys about Lazarus?
No.
I once played a paladin, a high elf paladin, and we fought a bunch of zombies, and there was this one zombie, it kept on rolling its undead fortitude save, and it just wouldn't die. It kept on coming back to 1 hit point
Oh,
for like
jeez.
10 or 12 rounds. It was amazing, and there was 5 of us hitting it.
That's when you need Moonbeam.
Yeah.
That's me.
Bims. What's Bims doing, Alan? Are you back?
Yeah, so I take it nothing's really happened with that door. Where is that door exactly? Is it over here or is it on the other side?
It's down. Can you see my purple arrow on the map? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay, so there's a door like right above the grate,
Yes.
underneath all that direction. Okay. I think Bims is just going to, yeah, like, just carry on chilling, listening.
Listening, watching. Alright, so I won't even make you roll the roll for this because he can still hear movements inside there. But otherwise, it's just going to end his turn.
I mean, how, like, is there a way to, is there like, is the door, is there a space underneath the door that he can look under, or?
No, the doors are pretty flush.
Or, okay, cool. Yeah, that's it then.
So Cheyenne, your turn.
Okay. Gosh. So I can go 15 feet, right?
Correct.
I won't be able to make. There's no space. I kind of like. I'm pushing over them and I'm trying to like look over their shoulders. I'm like, guys, let me take a swing. Let me take a swing. Give me a shot, coach. Let me give me a go. Let me give it a try.
Adam. You know when they
Yeah,
have
like-
the boxes?
Yeah, except like I'm trying to push through and everyone's just so much bigger than me. I'm like trying to like push through. Like I want to swing, guys. Come on, let me in. That's all I
You were
got.
a swinger? Sorry. Bad joke.
Like those religious faiths, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Who are we to judge? So what you want to do?
No, I'd pass my turn.
Not doing it?
Yeah. No, I'm so keen. Like I've got my mace in my hand. I'm like trudging through. I want to smack something.
Fantastic.
Like the guy who's just bought a new watch that like purposely just flexes the arm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm giving experimental swings as I'm like coming forward.
Is gonna try and hit Beirut. The Beirut, 19 to hits. You take 13 points of damage. You succeed on your concentration check. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Wow, I thought I was immune.
Would he not be immune to it?
You are immune to the smell. You are not immune to the poison from its claws.
Con save.
Yeah. The DC you're looking for is still 10. So 18, so nothing happens. You feel this. You feel unwell for a second, and then you shake it off. And that will end its turn.
Ghost one is dead, hey?
Last one is dead, yes.
Okay.
Gordon, I realized why Radiant Soul doesn't stick on, because you can only use it on one attack per turn.
Oh, okay, so they decided
So, if it was so like if I attack with Flame Heart and use it on that, I can't use it with Spiritual Weapon. Yeah.
Or if you multi-class into like a fighter or something, you can't get it on every
Yeah.
single hit. Yeah, then it would be OP. Yeah, that makes sense.
Would be fun.
Yeah, then you'd be a
Well,
paladin.
let's see if Flame Heart can succeed this time.
It does with an 18.
There we go.
And I'm fairly sure it's going to cleave into it and kill it
Ooh.
dead. Absolutely.
And no, I won't add the radiant damage to that just yet.
So you guys are currently out of combat. I'm going to just clear the initiative and reinstitute
Yeah, well,
this.
for like my last 30 seconds, I'm going to fly over there.
He's just fluttering about. Awesome sauce. Alright, so as you guys are now calm and clear of the nasty stuff, what would you like to do?
Oh wait, why did I fly away? I wanted to stay up there to look at the box.
Yeah, I was going to say, did we find the box?
Yes, well you can see this the crate that's there.
Shiny things.
Yeah, and then the shiny things. So are you picking up the shiny things? I will put them in the parcels.
So would I have noted the belt on the guy that went down?
Yeah, you
top
would have
there?
probably also seen it. So that bracelet that looks like it's a twisting tongue made out of silver. It's worth about 75 gold pieces.
The one I picked up upstairs, does that also have a tongue motif to it, or is it just a silver bracelet?
Did you actually pick it up and put it in your inventory, or is it still down there?
I think we put it in the party sheet. Remember at the death of the session, I was picking it up.
It doesn't have any particular notes about what it looks like.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it's in the party sheet. So
It's gem-studded belt. Looking at the gems that are on it, Carolus, your like dwarven aptitude for appraisal, you think that thing's worth about 400 gold pieces. It's worth a lot.
Okay. Yes.
But yeah, you can now see the water is sloshing around gently in here. The ship is still listing slightly to port. That's why all this debris and stuff is sitting on that side. But you see the crate with that clear A sign on it, just sitting there, looking mostly unharmed or unaffected by anything. What would you like to do?
investigate the crate.
Do I recognize the bracelets?
There's nothing like that jogs a memory. The design is weird, especially that one that looks like a tongue, but nothing per se. It doesn't jog your memory that this belongs, to some secret cult of Baba Yaga, for example. My right mouse button is not working again.
I must say, I don't like being in this water, so I'm going to climb up the rope one deck up.
So there's no way down. This is the bottom of the ship.
This is the bottom of the ship. This is the cargo hold. So Beirut, you say you're going to spend your time climbing up to join BIMS, basically.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, just go up one level.
Just give me 2 seconds.
I'm just gonna look around a bit before we go up. There's nothing else.
Give me a perception check. Actually, all of you give me perception checks, you guys who are down there still. Because
Don't want to
there's
miss.
actually one more thing there.
Don't want to miss the giant spider on the back of the wall.
Perception.
It's actually not on the back of the wall, it's just above us.
God, this is ridiculous. So, Cyan. Also sticking out of the rubble in that, you see another thing that is unusual. You see a quarterstaff sticking out, but the way that this staff has been, what's the word I'm looking for, carved, it looks almost blade-like in its appearance.
Okay. I pull it out the rubble and I kind of poke it towards Corrales' direction. I'm like, Corrales, let's go try out our new weapons, and I chuck it towards him.
So, Corrales, you grab this thing, right, out of the air, and the first thing that you notice is that it is perfectly balanced.
Like all things should be.
Okay.
It is majestic in its craftsmanship. You look at this thing and you think, wow, this thing is extraordinary. It is beautiful. But you do not get any sense, of this doesn't have like any aura or magic or anything like that you can tell. It will need a little bit more investigation to ascertain what it might do. It's not as obvious as the mace that Cyan has picked up.
Does it look dwarven made or elvish made or?
Looking at it, by your best guess, it appears to be elvish, but you're not certain. It certainly has that elegant quality. It might just be that it was made with a particular purpose in mind, but you're not sure.
Okay. I'm gonna say thanks. Thanks, Cyan.
It's a pleasure. Let's go find some spiders to squash. I'm gonna start heading my way to the ladder.
Okay, so you're heading towards the ladder.
Yeah.
Vicarious, are you attempting to open the crate?
Yes.
Alright, so it doesn't take too much effort. You manage to bash it open and split it aside. You were also given the description of the box that you guys are looking for. And you do see this box in this crate, padded in a bunch of like really rotted hay and stuff that sort of had the water soaked through. But the box itself is pristine. You can see this blue steel metal. There's no rust on it or anything. As you go to try and pick it up, you feel, shit, this thing is heavy. You might need some assistance carrying it without any issue.
Anyone want to give me a hand with this thing?
Right now?
I will lean down from upstairs and say, come.
Okay. Well, walking past Kayyy, I'm gonna help him move it.
You hear the strange, as you're moving to help Kayyy, you hear the strange roar sort of reverberate around you down in the hole in the belly of the ship. And in the next moment, you hear this crashing noise as the entire ship lists even further over towards port. Now at about, I think it's about a 40-degree angle, 30 or 40-degree angle, making it incredibly difficult for you to walk with this box. What are your combined strengths? And everybody, roll initiative for me, please. We're going into a very special thing. As something grasps onto the ship, and you see holes being punched into the hull around you from the left and right. Beirut, on the second deck.
Honestly, I thought that was going the way of this thing's just so heavy it's keeping the ship stable.
And Ellen says, fucking knew it.
Yeah, I knew it as well.
So
something grabbing the ship, huh?
Yes, and you see these large tentacles pop through these holes and start grasping and ripping and trying and reaching out towards you guys. And that is where we will pick up next week.
God damn it.
Oh my word.
Surprise, it's the last session for the year.
So, you thought you beat my ghasts, did you? Take that!
Last session of this group, you mean?
The royalty dictator.
I yeet out of the hole in the ship.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm disengaging.
Yes.
I can do that as a bonus action.
What's going to happen now is going to be sort of like a chase sequence. You're all going to be able to move and make decisions on your turn. Everything on the ship, all the movements you make now is at not disadvantage. It's all difficult terrain because of the severe slant of the ship. On your turns, you are going to have some interesting things happening. You're going to have to make decisions quickly. And also because... wait, who was it that was holding the box? Carolus and Kayyy.
Yep.
Yes.
Please tell me. I asked the question, but I don't think I actually paid attention when you told me the answer. What is your strength scores?
13.
0. Well, plus is 10.
No, yeah, just the plain old what's her name. So it defends if two PCs carry it, their total score is used. So good news for you, with a 13 and a 10 is a 23. So you only suffer 10 feet of speed penalty in addition to the rough terrain. So basically, carrying this very heavy box, where you guys would normally be able to move... Am I understanding that right? Yeah, well down here, you can only move 5 feet at a time. Per turn.
But if someone helps us, then we can add their strength to it.
Yes. But it's still awkward to carry. Say again, Adam?
How weak are you people?
Everyone, no one in this group has intelligence or strength.
I have the intelligence. What do you mean?
I have strength.
Apparently, I've got strength too.
Yeah, well, you
Don't worry, guys. I'll be able to carry it.
Yeah, I'll carry it alone if you're combined as anything.
Fantastic. Thank you to the guys in chat that stuck around. Ellen, enjoy the rest of your birthday. And we will see you guys next week for some more excitement. The podcast will be out in a couple of days, probably Friday, as will the YouTube upload. Just as a by-the-by for anybody from South Africa listening, go and check out www.grinning-gargoyle.co.za. We currently have a bit of a thing going there with the Festive Fantasy Fiesta. Check it out. It is well worth your time. Good night, everybody. Take care. Be safe.